So welcome you all for the online classes. So we have completed the kinetic theory of gases. After kinetic theory of gases, the next chapter is oscillations. So our new chapter is what? Oscillations. Very important chapter for any competitive exams. Actually, the starting chapter of this objective is waves. So before waves, oscillations also for some sections not completed that. So due to that we are discussing this oscillations also. Very important chapter. Okay. So oscillations. Before starting what is oscillations, first let me tell you what is the meaning of periodic motion. Periodic motion. What is periodic motion? Then we'll see what is oscillatory motion. So what is the meaning of periodic motion? The motion which repeat itself in regular intervals of time. So what to call motion as a periodic, what should happen? It should repeat itself. It should come to the point from where it has started in regular intervals of time. So what are the examples of periodic motion? Many examples are there. In that first example, can I consider motion of the planets? So motion of the planets. If I take Earth around, so Earth will rotate around the Sun. In order to complete one rotation, so Earth will take how much time? Nearly of 365 days. That time taken to repeat the motion itself is called as time period. In this periodic motion, so what is time period? Time taken for what purpose? To repeat the periodic motion itself. If I take one more example, so moon is rotating around the earth, so you know that to complete one rotation, so this is for the earth, time period of the earth is 365 days, nearly of 1 year, and whereas for moon the time period value given by 28 days, nearly for every 128 days it will complete one rotation. That is example, I think clear. Like this many examples are there which repeat itself in regular intervals of time. Such a motion is called as periodic motion. After completion of the periodic motion, what is the meaning of oscillatory motion? Oscillatory motion. When motion is called as oscillatory. So oscillatory motion is nothing but the to and fro motion. To and fro motion about a mean position. About which position? About a mean position. So is called as oscillatory motion. To call motion as a oscillatory, the body should move to and fro. What is the meaning of to and fro? It should move forward direction and also backward direction. About a mean position or about a fixed point. So you can call mean position or fixed point. That fixed point name only called as mean position. So okay, that is called as oscillatory motion. So what are the examples of oscillatory motion? Definition clear? So oscillatory motion example. So first first example for oscillatory motion is oscillations of loaded spring. Loaded spring. If spring whose one end is connected to a rigid support, other end I connected one block. If I pull the spring downwards and left it will start forward and backward direction, up and down. So that is the example for oscillatory motion. Even motion of the swing motion also. Swing motion also is motion, oscillatory motion, to and fro. So next one is the vibrations of prongs of the tuning fork. Prongs of tuning fork. Even that is also example for this oscillatory. You can ask a doubt, sir, why you told vibration? Generally, sometimes we can call this oscillatory motion as a vibrational motion also. Vibratory. Vibratory motion. But what is the condition to call motion as a vibratory? So if it is oscillating with a small amplitude, What is amplitude we will come to know. So if the amplitude of vibration oscillation is very small, that oscillations are also called as vibrations, vibratory motion. Next one is the well-known example for us, even a motion of a simple pendulum which is displaced from its mean position. Even that is also example for which one? So oscillatory. Even vibrations of string in a guitar, musical instrument guitar. So when you vibrate a string, even it is also vibrational or oscillation. So that is for oscillatory motion. Clear, Dara? The to and fro motion about a mean position is called as oscillatory. And one more important point here is all periodic motions are not oscillatory. All periodic motions are not oscillatory. This statement is very important. All periodic motions are not oscillatory. You take the example of periodic motion of the earth. Earth motion is periodic, but not it is oscillatory, because earth is not moving to and fro. And when air resistance is not considered, so all oscillatory motions may be periodic, but not 100%, but periodic agbodu. So may be periodic. So this statement is important. You take the example of oscillations of loaded spring. When air resistance is not considered in regular intervals of time, so motion will be repeated itself. That's why oscillatory periodic agbodu, but periodic motion may not be oscillated. Okay, Dara? So all periodic motions are not be oscillatory, but all oscillatory motions are periodic. After completion of this, in this oscillatory motion, so what is the meaning of harmonic oscillations? What is harmonic oscillations? In maths, so you will come to know regarding harmonic functions. So what is harmonic function means? A function which repeats itself in regular intervals of time. Such a function is called as harmonic functions. So which function? Harmonic function. Any function harmonic agbekanದ್ರೆ, so what is the condition? It should repeat itself in regular intervals of time. So that is called as what? Harmonic function. The example for harmonic function is sine function. For example, if I consider sine theta, or I can consider cos theta. So if I plot the sine graph, you know that sine 0 value 0, sine 1 value then sine. First sine 0 value 0. Sin 90 value 1, sin again 180 value will be equal to 0, sin 270 value will be equal to minus 1, sin 360 value will be equal to again 0. In regular intervals of time, so the motion is repeating itself, the function is repeating itself. Similarly, if I write cos function, cos 0 value 1, so cos 1 value, cos 90 value will be equal to 0. This is sine graph, this is cos graph. So here also it is repeating itself in regular intervals of time. Here also it is repeating itself in regular intervals of time. Such a functions which are repeating itself in regular intervals of time are called as harmonic functions. So what is the meaning of harmonic oscillations? Those oscillations which can be represented by single harmonic function. Single harmonic function. Such oscillations are called as harmonic oscillations. Or otherwise, so when you can call motion is harmonic oscillatory motion, so the motion which can be resolved into two or more than two, so harmonic oscillatory motions. So you take the example, if I write y is equal to some a sin omega t, so this is a harmonic function. Displacement is a harmonic function of sine harmonic function. So that's why now I can call this is harmonic oscillation. Even I can also write y is equal to a into sin omega t plus b into cos omega t. If I write So this is the combination of two harmonic oscillations. Then also it is called as what? A harmonic oscillation. So what is that oscillation? Harmonic oscillation. Those oscillatory motion which can be resolved into, which can be written as sum or difference of two or more than two harmonic functions. So harmonic motions, even that is also harmonic oscillations. Are you getting it? In main harmonic motion, so motion, a oscillatory motion, when it will be harmonic means it repeats itself in regular intervals of time. When A resistance is not considered, some of these oscillatory motions will repeat itself in regular intervals of time. Such oscillatory motions are called as harmonic oscillations. Are you getting it? So, what is the meaning of non-harmonic oscillations? Non-harmonic oscillations. Same, which cannot be represented by single harmonic function, or so which cannot be written as sum or difference of two or more than two harmonic oscillations. Such is called as what? Non-harmonic oscillations. All oscillations are not harmonic. When it will be harmonic, that oscillatory motion should repeat itself in regular intervals of time. Andre, that oscillatory motion should be periodic also. Okay now, then you can call it as harmonic or non-harmonic function. So all, if I take any other function like cosecant theta or sec theta, or otherwise cot theta or tan theta, which will not repeat itself in regular intervals of time. So you cannot call all functions as, all trigonometrical functions are not harmonic. Only those functions which repeat itself in regular intervals of time are called as harmonic. Now, what is the meaning of simple harmonic motion? Simple harmonic motion. So when you can call motion as a simple harmonic motion, SHM. Very important throughout this chapter. So this topic only very important for us. When motion is called as simple harmonic motion. To call motion as a simple harmonic motion, the body should move to and fro. The to and fro motion about a mean position. And second one is it should be periodic. So obviously to and fro means, what does it mean? It should be oscillatory. If this oscillatory is also periodic means it is harmonic. Correct or harmonic? To call motion of a body is a simple harmonic, the body should move to and fro about a mean position and periodic. The motion should be repeated itself in regular intervals of time. And the third condition is, so the restoring force acting on the body directly proportional to displacement. So this condition is very important. So what is the condition? Restoring force. Restoring force should be directly proportional to which one? Displacement. Displacement. But with the minus sign. Why this minus sign is? We'll come to. So restoring force is F R. Directly or simply I will call F directly proportional to, if I call displacement is y, minus y. Otherwise I can also write F is equal to minus k into y, where k is a force constant. So what is the name of k? Force constant. Instead of this F directly proportional to y, we can also write, whenever force directly proportional to displacement, obviously force directly proportional to mass, acceleration. According to Newton's second law, F is equal to ma. When mass is constant, F directly proportional to E. F proportional to minus y means acceleration also proportional to minus y. So, in order to call motion as a simple harmonic, the to and fro motion of a body about a mean position is said to be simple harmonic if the restoring force is directly proportional to displacement, or the acceleration of the oscillating body directly proportional to displacement. To remove the proportionality, A value minus omega square into y, where omega is their angular frequency. What is omega? Angular frequency. Definition understood, Ara? So what is simple harmonic motion? The to and fro motion about a mean position is said to be simple harmonic, or otherwise what are the conditions for or what are the characteristics of SHM? So when motion is said to be SHM, it should be oscillatory, it should be periodic, and acceleration should be directly proportional to displacement, or force should be directly proportional to displacement. But which force? Restoring force. So what is the meaning of restoring force? We will come to know. So restoring force means the force which will try to bring the body to its initial position. So in this example for SHM, first one is oscillations of simple pendulum with the small amplitude, oscillations of simple pendulum with a small amplitude. So you know that the simple pendulum, what is simple pendulum? A point mass like a bomb suspended by a string from the rigid support. So when you pull the string by a small displacement, you have to pull this bob to one side. So and leave it. Then what happens? It will move to and fro. But remember, all oscillations are not simple harmonic. So now what I did, the position, the fixed point, first it will go forward direction, then again backward direction. The to and fro motion about a mean position. So the fixed point, when you leave it initially, at which position the bob is at rest. So that position is called as mean position, and the remaining positions are called as extreme position. So this is one extreme position and this is one extreme position. Okay, now let us see here. So mean position can I call O, this extreme position A and this extreme position B. I pulled the bob from O to A, then I left it. So displacement given in what direction? From O to A. When I leave at A, so what happened? External applied force was removed, but some restoring force will be developed in the string, or restoring force will develop on that bob due to its weight. So then that component will make a bob to come back to which position? Mean position. So while acceleration, even you can take the displacement is along there, as per the sign convention, displacement is along y-axis, but acceleration is along, displacement is along x-axis, acceleration along negative x-axis. How acceleration and displacement? Both are opposite, and this acceleration will be always directed towards mean position. So what is the acceleration direction? Directed towards which position? Mean position. Such a motion is called as simple harmonic motion. Understood? So here, to displace from O to A, you are applying external force. But again, after leaving at A, because of the restoring force, so what happened to the bob? Will come back to its initial position. So this force is called as restoring force. This restoring force is directly proportional to which one? Displacement. If the displacement value more means more restoring force required. If the restoring displacement value less means less restoring force is required. And one more important point, so restoring force or displacement both are always in what direction? Opposite direction. The direction will be come to know by minus sign. This restoring force also directed towards mean position. Acceleration also directed towards mean position. So this is one example for which one? SHM. Like this many examples are there. So vertical oscillations of which one? Loaded spring. Well, that is also one example for which one? Simple harmonic motion. Many examples are there for this SHM, so we will come to know. In maximum cases of this chapter, major part is based on this simple pendulum and loaded spring. Along with this, still some more examples also we will discuss. So this is the definition for SHM. The major part or key point of this topic is SHM definition only. Whenever I told SHM, you need to remember that restoring force value directly proportional to displacement and directed towards mean position. So this is the definition for which one? SHM. Okay, Nara? Next. So let me see description of, or we will see characteristics of SHM. Characteristics of SHM. Regarding this SHM, we will see some characteristics. The first characteristic we will see what is instantaneous displacement or displacement. What is the expression for displacement of a particle which executing simple harmonic motion? We will describe the simple harmonic motion with the help of circular motion. Till now we studied straight line motion, then circular motion, the last category oscillatory motion. So we will try to explain this simple harmonic motion with the help of circular motion. So this circle is called as a reference circle. So let me consider one particle moving along the in a circular path with a angular velocity omega, uniform angular velocity omega. Particle is moving in a circular path, either clockwise or anti-clockwise. So whenever a particle is moving in a circular path clockwise, for this circular path I can draw two diameters, two symmetrical diameters. So if I call one is along x-axis, other is along y-axis. Now let us see. So whenever particle is moving in a circular path, so let me consider the foot of perpendicular. Now here particle was there initially, or here particle was there. So these are the various positions of particles. When particle was there here, if I draw a perpendicular onto the diameter, which diameter? So y-axis. Then for this perpendicular, the end point is there now, so that is called as foot of perpendicular. So initially let me call this point is O. Particle was there at A. Particle was going from A to B. When particle was there here, so foot of perpendicular was there here. When particle going from A to B, so foot of perpendicular will go from O to B. When particle is coming from B to C, foot of perpendicular will go from B to O. When particle going from C to D, foot of perpendicular will go from O to D. When particle is going from D to A, foot of perpendicular will go from O to D. So when particle completed one rotation, the foot of perpendicular completed one oscillation along the diameter. That means time taken by the particle to complete one rotation is exactly equal to time taken by the foot of perpendicular to complete one oscillation. With the help of the circular path, we will describe this oscillatory motion. That's why this circle is called as reference circle. So what is the circle name is? Reference circle. Now I want to derive expression for displacement of a particle which executing SHM. So initially particle was there at A, after some time particle reached into B. When particle was there at A, so can I call the radius vector given by OA? When particle was there at P, the radius vector is given by what? OP. So whenever a particle was there at A, foot of perpendicular was there at O. When particle was there at P, the foot of perpendicular was at can I call N? When particle moving from A to P, foot of perpendicular is moving from O to N. So out of these, which motion is a simple harmonic? So motion of the foot of perpendicular. I want to derive this displacement y. So foot of perpendicular is moved from O to N whenever a particle is moving from A to P. So the angle described by the radius vector, can I call it as theta? This angle value, can I call it as theta? Okay, na? If this is theta, so this angle also equal to theta. From which triangle? From the triangle. So derivation not necessary, but here you need to get how to write the displacement equation. So from the triangle OPN, OPN. So what is the definition for sin theta? Sin theta is equal to opposite side. Opposite side value ON by adjacent side hypotenuse. Hypotenuse value given by OP. So in this OP value is equal to radius. OP is equal to R, radius, and ON is equal to Y, displacement. Then what I will get sin theta? Sin theta can be written as Y divided by R. Or what is Y is equal to R into sin theta. Can I write that? So this is the equation for displacement. But you know, angular velocity definition, omega is equal to theta by 2. Then theta is equal to omega into t. So then what can I write? Y is equal to R into sin omega t. This is the expression for displacement of a particle which executing simple harmonic motion. Which motion? Simple harmonic motion. See, simple harmonic. Harmonic means oscillatory, and it should be represented by harmonic function. Here displacement is a sine harmonic function. So no doubt the motion is simple harmonic motion. So y is equal to r into sine omega t. Okay now, here what is the meaning of amplitude? The second characteristic is amplitude. What is amplitude? The maximum displacement of the particle from the mean position. So up to here understood, this is the expression for displacement of a particle, so which is executing simple harmonic motion. But remember, it is not compulsory every time sine function. It may be also written with the cos function. So what can I write? Even I can also represent x is equal to r into cos omega t. Yx is equal to r into cos omega t. Here, so theta perpendicular motion is along y axis. Then I wrote y is equal to r sin omega t. If the theta perpendicular is executing oscillatory along x axis, so that time displacement will become x. By the same process, so I can write x is equal to r into cos omega t. Now how I written there sine, you can also write cos. Everyone will think that so simple harmonic means always sine. It may be either sine or cos also. Even to tell properly, even it can be also written as sine omega t plus or minus phi naught. Even here also cos omega t plus or minus phi naught. What is phi naught I will tell you. So what is phi naught y I written plus or minus, that I will tell you. So that omega t plus or minus phi naught is there na, that is called as phase. What is phase we will come to know. The general representation for a particle executing SHM given by y is equal to r into sin omega t plus or minus phi naught, or x is equal to r into cos omega t plus or minus phi naught. What is the meaning of amplitude? The amplitude is the maximum displacement from the mean position. The maximum displacement from the mean position. From which position? Mean position is called as amplitude. Are you getting Ara? So to understand this amplitude clearly, let me consider a simple pendulum. Now bob is pulled to one side. This is mean position, this is extreme position. So what is the maximum displacement from the mean position is called as amplitude. I will call this point name is P and this point name is Q. So this value is there na E. I can even this also. The maximum displacement from the mean position. Whereas in this circular motion example, the theta perpendicular will go maximum from either O to B or O to D. OB value, OD value will be equal to what? R. Therefore, for this, here what can I write? The amplitude value R value is equal to A, maximum amplitude. So in terms of A, what can I write? Y is equal to A into sine of omega t plus or minus phi naught, or I can also write y is equal to A, x is equal to A into cos of omega t plus or minus phi naught. Clear? So that is for maximum displacement from the mean position is called as amplitude. So in this circular motion, the radius only the maximum amplitude. That's why what can I able to write? Y is equal to A sin omega t plus or minus phi naught, or x is equal to A cos omega t plus or minus phi. And in this diagram you can see, so particle can go maximum to P or Q. The distance between P and Q is called as, so, span of SHL. It is called as span of SHL. Whenever they given a span of SHL, if you want to calculate amplitude, how can you measure the amplitude when they given span of SHL? Can I call this span of SHL will be S? Can be represented with S. So S value will be equal to PQ. So then amplitude value is equal to S by 2. Amplitude value, that is when they given the span of SHM, divide that span of SHM by 2, you will get amplitude. For example, they given the coordinates of P. P coordinates are, for example, x1, y1, z1, and Q coordinates are x2, y2, z2. Then what are the coordinates of O? O is the midpoint of PQ now. The midpoint of PQ given means what will get x1 plus x2 by 2, comma y1 plus y2 by 2, comma z1 plus z2 by 2. So these are the coordinates of which one? Midpoint. Whenever they given the coordinates, how can you calculate the amplitude? Amplitude value is given by, according to this given data, the amplitude is given by, which is equal to root over x2 minus x1 whole square. Can I write the amplitude value here? I write root over x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square plus z2 minus z1 whole square whole divided by 2. You know what is the formula to calculate the distance between the 2 points? By calculating the distance between P and Q, if divide that distance with 2, then you will get a amplitude. So what is amplitude? The maximum displacement from the mean position. The SI units of this amplitude is given by which one? Or meter only. It is distance only, na? So that's why the SI units are which one? Meters. First one is for displacement, and second characteristics of which one? Amplitude. So after that, now we'll see the third characteristic. So how can we calculate the velocity? Velocity of a particle which executing SHL. So we will discuss this class velocity and acceleration. Okay. So what is velocity? I know here displacement. So what is the simplest form of displacement? Y is equal to A sin omega t. Whenever phi naught value is 0. When phi naught value is 0, we will come to know if phi naught is 0, then displacement given by y is equal to A sin omega t. When you know displacement, instantaneous velocity, rate of change of displacement. This is instantaneous displacement. So instantaneous velocity dy by dt, which is given by dy by dt of A into sin omega t. What is the derivative I will get? So A into sin omega t derivative cos omega t into omega t derivative is omega. Then what will it be? V is equal to A omega into cos omega t. So this is the expression for velocity of a particle which executing simple harmonic motion. If whenever y is equal to A sin omega t, so displacement is a periodic sine periodic function. If I plot the graph between displacement and time, so or omega t, so what is the shape of the graph? I will get sine graph. That is a graph drawn between so displacement and the time. So as per this given data, if I plot the graph between velocity and time, see velocity is a cos function. Cos function of which one? So velocity is a cos function of omega t. If I plot the graph between velocity and t, so graph will be a cos function. So I will get the graph like this. This is the sine graph and this is the cos graph. When displacement value 0, so velocity value maximum. When displacement value maximum, velocity value will be 0. So this is our sine graph and this is our cos graph. So what is the velocity? I got v is equal to a into omega into cos omega t. I got. That velocity can be also written as v is equal to omega into so root over. Here what is the value we got? So a omega into cos omega t is there. So can I write it as v is equal to omega into root over a square minus y square. So how will we get a square minus y square here means writing cos omega t as a 1 minus sin square omega t. So v value can be written as a into omega into so what will get root over 1 minus sin square omega t. Sending a inside, what I get v is equal to omega into a square minus a square sin square omega t value will be y square. So that is the expression for velocity in terms of amplitude and displacement. So v is equal to omega into root over a square minus y square. So if are at mean position, at which position? Mean position. So what is the meaning of mean position? The position at which displacement is 0. At mean position, y value is 0. Whenever y value is 0, velocity maximum. The maximum velocity given by omega into e. Whenever a particle executing SHM, velocity value maximum at mean position, whose maximum velocity omega into e. Whereas at extreme position, at which position? Extreme position. Extreme position, what is the displacement value? Y value equal to a. When y value equal to a, v value will be equal to 0. So always remember, whenever a particle executing SHM, there are two formulas are there for velocity. One formula as a function of time, a omega into cos omega t. Another formula as a function of amplitude and displacement, v is equal to omega into root over a square minus y square. So velocity is 0 at mean velocity is 0 at extreme position and 0 at mean position. What is the, so here we got v is equal to omega into, can I write v square is equal to omega square into a square minus y square. So from this v square by omega square, v square by omega square, okay. Till now up to here okay na? And one more thing is important. We also needed to plot the graph between velocity and displacement also. That velocity displacement graph, this is velocity and time graph. And velocity and displacement graph will be given by, so what is the value here? I got v square is equal to omega square into, so a square minus y square. From this, so v square by omega square plus y square is equal to how much now? Plus y square is equal to a square. So v square by omega square plus y square, sending this omega square this side, plus y square is equal to a square. From this v square by a square into omega square plus y square by a square is equal to 1. So this is of the form x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1. So this is the equation for else. Whenever if I plot the graph between which one? Velocity and displacement. Velocity and displacement. So graph will be a elliptical shape. X square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1. Whenever omega square value is equal to 1, then I will get the formula v square by a square plus y square by a square is equal to what? That is the equation for circle. In circle and ellipse, what is the major difference is when horizontal and vertical radius both are same, so that is for a circle. If both are not same, so that is for ellipse. Okay na? So that is the plot of the graph drawn between which one? Velocity and the displacement. Okay, so this is for velocity of a particle which executing s itself. Okay, so that's it for this class. The remaining characteristics will continue in the next class. Okay na? So thank you.